Hey, good morning. Sorry about that. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Rick's candle. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, Rick's candle for the SPY yesterday is completely different than mine. Mine has no. Oh, here. Let me turn that real time off. So for the mornings like this, that I put on pre-market, and that's what does it here. So it's giving me some little different look there. Hey, good morning. Hey, I got to tell you, driving into work today, I passed some of you guys on the road. You guys, some of you drive really, really fast. I'm telling you. You need to slow down. Okay, so, no, I'm kidding. I don't drive to work. Just so somebody's not wondering. My drive to work is bumping myself against the hallway. That's the beauty of being a stock trader. That's one of the major benefits. You know, this whole work from home thing, half the people are, well, maybe not half, I don't know. There are a lot of folks that's all about, yeah, get back to work. You need to be in the office. And there's some people that are all about, oh no, let's work from home. I've been working from home for years. I love it. Way more productive. Okay, good morning, everybody. Yesterday was a heck of a day. Profitable day, I got to tell you, I saw some of the posts that Doug did in Right Way Options, post to the Right Way Options app. I wasn't in the room yesterday, but I get the alerts on the app. And I got to tell you, Right Way Options had great profits yesterday. We had great profits yesterday. I appreciate everybody posting in the room here. That's really cool. So, real cool. So, what are we going to do today? Well, today might be a whole lot like yesterday was. Not a crash and burn, maybe. Not a jump off the building here. Hey, good morning, Julie, Dick, Ed, Mai, Brett, Joe, Harry. How you doing, Mai? How you doing? John? Good morning, John. John, by the way, John is one of the folks over in Free Trading Room that operates the Free Trading Room. Thank you for what you do, John. Appreciate it. If you're a member of Hit and Run Candlesticks, you really shouldn't be over there. You should be in the Hit and Run Candlesticks room. If you're a member of Right Way Options, you really shouldn't be in the free room. You should be in the Hit and Run Candlesticks room. You can be there if you want. It's a space killer. It's a time killer. And you're not going to get alerts from your service. So just in case you're over there thinking you are, you're not. Okay, so I've had some pretty good success lately. And I've heard back from an awful lot of people where a lot of things have changed for them because they've gone to this simple little rule: follow the chart. Just follow the chart. And recognize when the chart is maybe, or when the chart / market maybe, just maybe, is over your head, okay? And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in saying, okay, this is a bit over my head. The volatility, the back and forth, the swings that, God, you can't seem to get it right. You buy something long and it goes down, you close it, and it goes back up by the end of the day. You buy something short, it goes up, you close it out, it goes down by the end of the day or the next day. This is some serious volatility we have. Simple rule, follow the trend. By my account, and by no means is my account the 100% way to do it. It's just the way I do it. I take a look at the price action, the trend indicator, which is the dots, red or green, and price, the T line. This is the black line. What are they doing? Let's go over here. Look at that. What are they doing? Let's get rid of all that. No, let's not get rid of that. What are we doing here? This is a downtrend. So if you try trading long, and that's perfectly fine. And you know what? There's a chance I even put a long trade on. I don't know about today, but there's a chance. You're going against the market. So admit that to yourself. So when you go long, and again, you might not follow what I'm following here. You may follow another means, another indicator or something. And maybe for you, maybe whatever indicators you follow or whatever chart you follow, the market is an extreme bullish chart right now. I'm going to disagree with you on that, but you never know. So if you are going to take a long trade like solar, solar's doing pretty good today or yesterday, the day before, solar's working good. So if you're going to trade solar, acknowledge to yourself, do yourself a favor and at least acknowledge the market is against me. Just acknowledge yourself, just to yourself. Acknowledge the market is against me. From that point on, go ahead and trade. I mean, just as long as you acknowledge it, it's against you here. So right now, I'm kind of looking at the short side of things because that's what the market is doing. I want to follow the trend. And you can see here the overall trend is down. Now, I know, some folks, I don't draw lines like a lot of people, all like that. No, me, the market's down. I can clearly see that. We don't have a low, high, and higher low, higher high yet. The market can't reverse until it has a reversal pattern. Reversal pattern. Even if I was to replace that word pattern with the word candle, you're still going to have a pattern out of it. So say today we had a bullish engulf here. It still requires follow through. That's the rule on candlestick signals. Not my rule. That's just, I think, a rule that all candlestick people, successful candlestick people, do. So we have to have follow through. So be careful not to jump in too early thinking we're going to bounce up here. There's a lot of room to the downside. And you guys all know I'm Mr. Bull. I fight for the bull. But even I have to look at the chart and say, let's follow the chart. Let's not switch our game here. Let's don't change our paddles. Let's keep using the paddle that we're using, and the trend works. Trend works out really well here. So keep that in mind, okay? When we're trading today, especially the part about maybe today's over your head, maybe yesterday was over your head. Recognize when those things happen. So how could you recognize yesterday was over your head? That's simple. The Fed was talking. Okay, or not the Fed, excuse me, the CPI number. That's over your head. It was over my head. It's just crazy. Those that won yesterday, big time, congratulations. Those that didn't, consider don't trading when such monstrous news comes out. Okay, all right. Enough of this jibber jabber. I really don't have any trade ideas this morning. Honestly, I was having some major computer problems. Don't know why. Seems to be working okay. I've got kind of a sort of list here. I'll be glad to look at anything anyone has. We're just gonna pull something from this. UNG, natural gas. Here we are bouncing off the 50-period moving average. We're over the T-line. Trend indicators turning green. Might be a trade. Twitter. I like Twitter. Twitter's on my list. Twitter's on my list to buy. And Twitter, man, I got to tell you, if there wasn't so much drama in the market yesterday, I would have bought this in a heartbeat yesterday. I love the way this setup is. It's my world here. This is my jam. This kind of chart right here. Jern. I've watched Jern for 3 days, never bought it. Doggone thing is working out. We set up a trade plan on it, never bought it. All I've done is watch it. Here it is moving up. VZ, nice short. Look at that short. The trend wins every time. The trend wins every time. Here, we move up, we fail. We move up, we fail. We kind of moved up there. Fail. Here we moved up and fail. The trend will stay a trend till it's no longer a trend. Pretty simple. Let's see. Mike, Wolf. Mike's asking about Wolf. I would have to say that's still bullish, Mike. I would. I want you to acknowledge the market is against you, though, if you buy this. Please do that. You don't have to acknowledge it to everybody in here unless you want to. And actually, that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Hey, I'm going long. Not really, I'm not. I'm going long wolf here. I bought blah, 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 blah. And I acknowledge that the market is against me. I wonder what that would do for our trading. Huh. I'll bet you traders that struggle will almost instantly start making money. Huh. We might have to work on that. Let's see. Thomas is asking about FSLR. Bullish. Trend. The trend is your friend. The trend works. There you go. This is actually a very nice up, back, flag scenario. This is really a nice little breakout here. That's a beautiful chart right here. Solar. Solar is looking good. It is. So Thomas, if you buy this, acknowledge, at least to yourself, that the market is against you. That doesn't mean you can't make money. Just acknowledge to yourself. I think that might be a great little tool to help with success. Let's see, what else do we have here? Intel. Yeah, poor old Intel. INTC. There we go. Yeah, Intel is still short. Again, you know, the trend is your friend. It works out every time. You know, you've got this high, and then here we have a failure. See how we popped up? Fail, 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 and we're failing again here. By the way, those that don't use the 3/8 trap short, or even the T-line trend indicator short, that's a nice trap type setup. T-line trend indicator. I can almost feel somebody's eyes just opened up and said, oh yeah. Great short setups. Okay. So this is still short. Our fear today is that we got a little oversold yesterday and we get a little bounce. But if that bounce doesn't go anywhere, the start chart is still definitely short. Still definitely here. What are we looking at now here? Fast. Yeah, fast is a short last I looked. Yeah, that's still a short. We've got a bullish Hiromi coming in here this morning. That could produce a little bit of a pop up. Let's get rid of that. You can see all the resistance up into here. So just maybe, and this would be good, pop right up into here, and then what a great place to short it. So it might look something like this. Pop up. What a great place to be shorting that right up here. But right now, I would have to say FAST, F-A-S-T, is still a short, not a buy. Jamel, yeah, the dreaded H pattern is showing up in quite a few stocks. For those that don't know, the dreaded H pattern is the exact opposite of a J hook. That's the dreaded H pattern right there. You could make one out of this, sort of, kind of. Thomas. Ooh, doggy. I'm flagging that one. Thank you. That's a nice looking short. Look at that trend here. Beautiful. The trend will stay a trend till it's no longer a trend. Look at this top. Excellent short trade here. Blue ice failure. Blue ice, this is the 50 period moving average. Failing that, that's what we call a blue ice setup, and it's a failure setup. Doji right in here. Possible doji continuation to the downside. So if we close with a doji today, what I would be looking for is follow through, something like that. That's a nice chart. Make sure that's flagged. I'm going to look at that for a trade. Who put that out there? 2 thumbs up, Dick. Nice chart. Mara. What's Mara got going on? Whoops. Mara. If the market was okay, I totally agree with you, Sean. And there's no reason. So what Sean is saying here is the market's okay. He would get into this, and I absolutely agree. There's nothing wrong with putting on its watch list. Remember, if we're going to go long something, just admit to yourself the market is down. Only if it is down for you. You might use another means to decide whether the market is bearish or bullish. You know what I use? I use the T-line 17 and 3. Just those moving average. What directions are they moving together? And that tells me what I want to do. So if we do buy something like this, just acknowledge to yourself that the market is down. And here's the value of that. So when you go back and you analyze your positions, which I know everybody does, right? You know, win losses. Why did I lose this? Why did I win this? When you go back and lose it, make sure you check, oh yeah, market was down. So if you have 10 losers in a month, 10 long losers in a month, and the market has been trending down, check and see what all 10 of those have in common. Might be something to do. Okay, here, let's pop through a couple more of these right here. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Look at ENPH. Let's bring this over here. So there's another solar. That's a beautiful chart. Costco. Anybody looking at Costco for a short? I had this set up for a long. It's not working. So let's set this up for a short. I see some possible target area. Oh, about 482 maybe. I think that looks like a reasonable target. Could go lower, but we're just going to go with this for now. So let's set this up just like that. And let's put the buy box in there. Whoa, that's not it. What did I do? There we go. There we go. I might adjust that. I need to look at that again. Yeah, you know what? What I'm going to do is move that out of the way. And I'm going to move this up here. Let's get rid of this. That whole area is the buy box in there. Let's watch for that candle signal, the trigger, the alert. Costco short. What else have we got here? VZ. We already looked at that. Crocs. Crocs may need to come back and touch that 50-period moving average. So there's a little 8-9% short right in there. Nothing says it has to stop there. It can absolutely go lower. GE. Blue ice failure. Nice chart. Let's set this chart up. So the first thing let's do, let's go look for some targets. Let's get this out of the way so we can see a little better. There we go. There we go. See that top, those tops, that bottom, that top, that top. That looks very doable to me. I'm going to come down to this candle right there. We'll put another line in there for a target right here. Now let's put our stop in. I'm going to say about right there. Now let's put our first box in. Now let's put our buy box in. Hey, a show of hands, raise your hand or something, say something. How many people do this on your charts now? Something like this. You may not be able to do this, but something like this. How many people do this? Wow. Very cool. Thanks, guys. Seriously. Doesn't it help? Doesn't it help keep you in line with the trade? You know, it's like, you like this short anywhere in here. Okay, you don't like that short. Get rid of your losses. Last night, Last night's video has been posted to YouTube already. If you missed last night, I really believe that everybody here is a good stock trader. It's not hard. It really isn't. What kills us is not cutting our losses, not controlling when we're wrong, because we hate to admit we're wrong. We hate it. We're people. We don't like to admit we're wrong. So what you do, a stock like GE here, you short GE, and it looks short to me. You short GE, but all of a sudden the bulls grab a hold of it for whatever reason. They lift it up. And you don't close it because you come up here and you still see that down. This downtrend, it's gonna fail. So it moves up. Even a drowning person in a lake will fight and fight and fight to get their nose above the water. It's just human nature. So now what happens, you're in a real pickle. Because now you're so upside down, you tell yourself, dang it, now I can't close it. It's too big of a loss. So what you do is something like this happens. Now you're the smartest cat in the room. I mean, you think, okay, here it is, finally. And all that was just a simple pullback to go higher. Now, yes, last night we talked about confidence in the webinar. Now your confidence has just been destroyed. You are now a bug. You feel like a bug. You're hurt. Now what are you going to do? So the thing is if it moves up, you're wrong. Admit it. Just admit it. Take the small loss. Because I truly believe that everybody makes money on trades. It's those doggone losers that kill you. All right. I'm out of time now. We got to go. We'll see everybody in about 15 minutes. You guys have a wonderful day on this Wednesday. And we'll just see you in about 15 minutes, all right? You guys take care. Thank you very much for being in, listening in. Appreciate it.